I do like it. It should be fine in the mid lane. Gives you some instant catch versus the Morphling. The Morphling combo is not... you used to never, ever pick this as a response.
Yeah. Yeah, Jean-Will is going to be here in the bottom area, but it's top. Goes to Boom anyway. We'll go to Tim's. And they don't have 6 on Armel just yet, but Nightmare, GPK, Aether Remnant, and a power shot doing a lot of damage. And this is a very, very late first blood, but it goes to Kato.
This is the exact opposite of what we were hyping and hoping for.
Yeah,
non-stop bloodbath. How about first blood at 6 minutes? That would be a legendary game.
Katomi gets that clarity stopped, but he's got that Nightmare on a Tim's. Glimpse is only level 1, but Jabs is looking for an opportunity to go for a spear. He was trying to cross over and maybe get himself ready for that 7-minute shrine, but he ends up dying to Armel, and that's given something over to a mid that, honestly, just things stay quiet, though. Who does this benefit the most?
On the side of Boom, I think they're trusting that Morphling will carry this game. So they're fine with any slow pace, especially as he maybe picks up a kill here. Oh, Tim's gets it. Either way, you're happy to kill the Bristleback. Don't worry, guys.
Really
the tower can't
get
move.
Away.
The tower can't move, so they'll try to take this tier 1 quickly and go to defend top. They're going to need to because Boom's gank is going to connect. You guys know you found Pure, right? Yeah.
Spear. And they've got the Wheel of Wonder in the arena. They get the kill out of the Lifestealer. They're the ones who find the carry.
This is it.
The bottle for GPK.
This is where this is the go time. This is where we're gonna do it.
Top lane might be it. Astral step forward. Aether Remnant's there. Wheel of Wonder will lock down the Bane. He is hypnotized, and they will get the kill to Katomi.
Just like we're saying, that was it. Here comes the Infest potentially. You don't want the support. You want a bigger kill than that.
But your smoke's already broken, and it now is up to Boom whether or not they're going to be the ones who initiate on this. And they back away their Void Spirit, but there's the Fissure on a 2. Echo Slam, it's good enough. They get the kill on a Tim's, but they lost Miero. Armel is out of there because they're getting a core. So now, Joel, he's going to run through the trees. Eventually, he'll be spotted. Eventually, he will die. But you did lose Miero in the moment. He ain't letting that happen.
There was some overlapping of skills
and then
there.
The turnaround? Well, Centaur Conqueror stunned, Shackle connects, and they've got the damage for Armel. That seemed very casual, honestly.
Yeah, they didn't have the... Okay, now they're infesting. I was going to say, I thought if you deliver the Lifestealer on that Echo, that one works.
Oh, what an arena. Fiends grip though on Armel for a second. They've got that Wheel of Wonder. They'll get the kill to Katomi. They'll finish off GPK, and now they'll look for the rest. Tim's is on the run from Pure. Eventually does die. That's one. But Jackie is here and chasing. Jean-Will falls to save. They hit the Aether Remnant. They land the Spear, and Pure, he is going to get low. He's not dead just yet, but finally falls. They thought they might have kept him alive, but unfortunately, Lifestealer just does not make it out. Now Miero might be next. Aether Remnant not going to be hit up by that because he uses that BKB, but that worked out for the side of Boom, and they land another Spear to try and chase save. Spirit Vessel's on him. Shackle doesn't connect. Armel's got another one. That is 4 heroes that die on the side of BBT. This is the worst thing in the world.
You don't force the fights unless you see them split up. But if you can take a good defensive posture, you're willing to take the fight.
Problem is Katomi can't really commit to this, otherwise he gets glimpsed immediately.
Yeah, that right there.
Oh, Fissure. Oh, Armel. It don't matter. They stop the Fiend's grip, but they still get that kill on the Void Spirit. But they are looking here, and they're just not gonna find anybody initially. But now, let's see what they can do. Tim's, he blinks away. They see the infest. They'll kill the courier, but now the commitment is here. They go to the Orchid, that's from Save. It's onto this Void Spirit. That makes him vulnerable to the Shackle Shot and the kill! GPK gets the kill, and now Morphling's in. They've got the arena. They get the kill to GPK to get Naomi. It's a double kill for the side of Boom as Jackie's got them both. The arrow takes out Tims. The chase is on to go and get this life steal, but the Fiend's grip onto the Morphling. They'll buy back here on GPK. He needs to make a movement, but the spear comes through. Noel is dead.
Big Echo!
Oh, Jackie and Jabs, they both die. Full team wipe for BB Team.
Aegis, which means you also get the banner. The roar, smoke coming in from Boom. I don't know if you're gonna make this in time. Okay, they do back off.
They're taking the fight to them. They know that that roar was gonna force them into a position where they had their ults ready to go and had to fight. Blink Echo immediately committed onto Tims. He buys back immediately. He does have the static storm. Armel's gonna pop the BKB behind him as Jackie. They go to the arena. Lands on a 3. They got the Kona Katholi, but is it gonna be enough? Armel with the BKB still going, so is Jabs. The Fissure flies in. The Wheel of Wonder is gonna be there, but the BKB's been popped by Pierre. Jackie trying to fight back, takes out an illusion, but what else does he have? There's another totem with the BKB coming through from GPK. The static storm committed by Tims, and now they have the infest. It's on to Jackie. He's getting quite low. They get another kill on Tims, and now the escape back not enough to keep Jackie alive. He's in so much trouble, and he is gone. They will get this kill on to Jackie again. They will find Armel and 3 heroes by the wayside without buyback. That's Tims dying twice.
Fortify will buy it just a bit more time. Oh, he got scouted by the power shot.
Yeah, that's going to be a dead Tims. No buyback, no static storm. Might need
just
to let
as
this
Daedalus finished on the Morphling.
They'll jump in, they hit the spear. They'll get the Aegis, but there's the Echo Slam, the double. Oh, man, the damage, but it's not enough just yet. They go to the escape back. They get the Armel. Void Spirit away for a second, but they'll take him out. Down goes Janwell, and that is 4 heroes gone. Jab's trying to make it back into the base, but they've got the Fissure. They have the lockdown, the Gale Force, but they just won't commit for him. They will commit for these buildings, the damage quickly. But now you commit, you play it safe.
They're trying to save their last racks.
Trying to get anything. Static Storm even committed, but Pure, he was able to get the BKB off. He didn't really care. He rips through Armel. He's got no buyback. And now you've got no Static Storm either.
They thought they could delay, but now you don't have Void Spirit.
Oh, Echo Slam right in your face. Tims ends up dead very quickly. They'll go through Jabs, and they just drop down the herd. There is not much that Boom could do, and so they call GG, and BB Team will take game number 1.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed by Boom recognizing how refresher echo when necessary, land this shackle, Fiend's grip this guy, go to this target. That is where I think their experience makes a difference here. The fact that they've gone to more tier 1 tournaments this year, been playing together for a while.
Do you like the Lunal aspect? Does this instill confidence in you?
I do think it's nice to have mixed damage versus Pugna, because you don't want them to be able to just decrepify someone. They shouldn't easily kill each other until a support rotates in, which Queen of Pain should be fine. It's not easy to land a bushwhack. You have to let him X-mark you, which anytime he's worried about supports, he will play safe at that time.
Pure is
getting kind of low here.
Trying to stand his ground. He actually gets pulled back into the Lotus pool, and that means Tims is able to get first blood. And they get the Lotus. So now, Boom, this top lane certainly benefits them, and
yeah, he's got a lot of denies, actually.
15. That is quite the number. That is pretty rough when it is higher than the amount of CS you've got. Glimpse back, but not going to save him. Miero gets the kill.
It will be a slower start for him. He is at least a mid hero, though, that we said, if the lane does go bad, you just go farm stacks. No stacks have been made for him quite yet, though.
Uh-oh. Another Shadow Strike. Tims is here. Fade Bolt. And the Torrent not going to land, but GPK under the tower now has the X. Can he hide in the trees and survive? That's the real question. And the answer is no. But Armel, he gets traded for this, which is a bit of maybe an overpayment from Boom when they thought they had GPK dead to rights.
Carry hoodwink, it's happening. Hoodwink is a hero that really likes an early 6 because Sharpshooter is a lot of damage when you get it online early and people have 1,000 health. You take off half of that yourself.
Jackie, save is in the vicinity.
Carry Hoodwink is here.
He's here. Carry Hoodwink is still here. GPK, that's a way to recover. Come down bottom, get a kill. Pugna fine. They had the chase for a second.
Oh, actually, Troll is down here.
Just to get a cleanup kill here onto the Disruptor. Carry Hoodwink. Ready to get another kill, but Pure's the one who gets it, and now you can just commit to the tower, surely. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sharpshooter is online, and your Disruptor is still level 4. Jabs, he's running, but it ain't fun. Kataomi's going to be pushed back away, but do they have the damage? Now the TP's coming through from Save. They're going to have a Sharpshooter. They're going to have a Bushwhack, too. And now Armel comes in. Sharpshooter thrown out. Sonic Wave, Pure. He's low, but he'll survive at least for the moment. Tim's is here, ready to get a kill. Armel cleans up Pure. And then they look at Tim's as the Bushwhack doesn't connect. That's like the first one Save is missed. But GPK is here. He's got the X. He's got the haste. It's the Torrent. And Tim's is very dead.
Both their supports are level 6 by 8 minutes. That's actually insane. These are really high impact supports. If you give them a strong start, Pugna, okay, he has to heal now because of that fight. Once he is done healing, I mean, he's going to be good to go for the rest of the game, pretty much. The tempo is never going to stop.
GPK looks caught for a second, but here comes the Ghost Ship and the Sharpshooter. It's a kill for GPK. And they also telekinesis and pull him back. Jabs wants this kill, and they will get GPK.
You're just going to grow a gold lead as time goes on. 2K already. Of course, when you have your abilities, you can make plays. Since we did mention you hit your levels sooner, why not? For example, we got a smoke play here. No static storm available to them, though.
The blink in and Miero kind of looking for maybe an opportunity to try and survive, but the Burrow Strike comes out. They go to the Glimpse. They get the kill with the Sonic Wave anyway. There's a TP in from the Disruptor. But Save all the way up into the high ground. They go to the X. They force the Primal Roar. There's the Bushwhack Sharpshooter and the Ghost Ship coming in. But the Tidebringer, GPK gets the kill. Doesn't end up stealing the Ghost Ship. They're going to throw back over at GPK. That connects. But do you want to commit to this? Armel ready to blink away. Tim's moving forward with the rest of his team still here. They go to the Glimpse. That connects on a Save. They go to the Scream. They look for the damage onto this Hoodwink, who's still alive for a moment. Bushwhack connects. Pure, though, does not want to go any further. They do not have Miero to help them out with this one. And now they'll end up stealing themselves the Decrepify. So Pure, they'll try to turn, but the Static Storm, it ends up connecting. They'll go to the Life Drain, but that's not going to be enough to save him. So with the Eclipse, they kill off Pure. They get Kataomi. It's a double kill for Armel, and a good fight for Boom Esports.
BB pushing a little too hard on that. Feeling strong from that early game, but you still got to be careful about diving too hard. Although props to the stolen boat, right? That certainly helps to turn the fight, get you a bit more damage and survivability. They get the tower in the end, so in a way, mission success, more map pressure, but you lose a lot of heroes, and now maybe I'm just going to lose the Conga too.
Oh boy, very dead.
Carry Hoodwink, return kill.
Ooh, maybe. It's going to be Miero who gets it with that Epicenter. They're bringing a bunch of heroes near. Save in a good spot to kind of get some vision on them. And then the Stolen Burrow strikes off the mark, and Save is just able to scurry away from these heroes on Boom. Link forward GPK. He's in some trouble with the Life Drain. Sonic Wave pushing him back. Blade Mail is going to be used, and GPK's no worse for wear. They hit the Bushwhack Sharpshooter Burrow Strike. Armel is dead. And now they want Tim's. They find the Rubik. There's not much he can do. The ulti's going to be popped here by Pure. GPK gets the kill onto the Rubik. And that all stems from the fact that they were unable to catch Save. He scurries away, and they get that Bushwhack, and of course the Pugna, the Life Drain.
Which he's also getting real close to a Radiance, so a lot of magic damage from him coming out in these fights.
Telekinesis, Pure, BKB turnaround, immediately pops that ult. The Burrow Strike's going to be a little bit short, but they still have the X marks the spot, though. Off the Static Storm. Hunter's Boomerang thrown out. Armel with the Sonic Wave, and the BKB still going, though. Now they've still got the silence. The blink in from Armel. They were trying to get him, and finally will take out Pure. Torrent lands onto 2. But that is a kill onto the troll. It cost them jabs. They're happy with that.
I don't think they've really hit their stride yet on Boom, so it's hard to say like he's the difference maker, but he's trying to be right now as they head up, find the troll.
Ooh, that'll lay down the bushwhack though. Oh no, the ghost ship coming in too. The sonic wave gets thrown through, but Armel and Jabs are already dead. And they're all looking to maybe come over. Jean, well, he's got Static Storm, but is this gonna be it? There's no epicenter. The life stream from the side. Kataomi's out of health. So now they've got the glimpse. They have this ancient creep going over. The Static Storm's gonna be committed here onto the Pugna, and then the Eclipse. All right, you got Kataomi, but you need to get this Aegis to make it really feel worth it.
It's close. You can come back in and fight this.
Burrow Strike doesn't land on anybody. There's the glimpse, Miro out of the fight, and now Jackie, who's still trying to go with Acorn shot, bushwhack. They'll look for the Aegis. It's gonna be killed off by Save, but an Aegis for Jackie, and I mean that's what they wanted. They wanted the Aegis. From the Dire onto Jackie and Jabs, unbeknownst to them, and you know, they are coming over. They might run into GPK, who pops that blade mail. They do have Eclipse, but there's the Burrow Strike, the epicenter, and the control of the bushwhack, and that's just a dead Luna. Sharpshooter lands from Save, and Save is now 7-1-11, and you know that means you could be finding yourself in a moment to just look and push. See what they want to do. And that's the real question. Is Armel's going to blink in once again? The BKB's popped very early. And now Burrow Strike as well as the epicenter. That's going to be on the back.
The Beastmaster.
Catch on to Jabs. There's the epicenter, or the Eclipse and the epicenter. But Eclipse just doesn't do anything. All right, they stole X. So they're going to use this to allow the Queen of Pain to potentially maneuver. But now they've stolen Torrent. So now that is good. Epicenter. Burrow Strike, that comes in, and that lands onto the Rubik. They get the kill on the Tims. You got to remember, he's got that refresher. They do have buyback available on the Rubik, but they've already lost the tier 3 tower top. BKB, Blink, Game, Primal Roar. Buyback comes out from Tims. They go to the Eclipse, but again, where is the damage? I don't see it. The damage doesn't exist. Jabs is dead. They X marks back Armel, and that's the Sharpshooter. Another Burrow Strike hits, and this is just pure devastation. They have no answer on Boom Esports.
How do you even walk into this? It's so hard.
You don't. Although, I say that, Primal Roar and maybe the First Life. But now Eclipse on cooldown. He's coming back alive, and they're going to have the arrow ready to go. But no epicenter. Sonic Wave, Static Storm. That's with the Ags. Sharpshooter thrown at Luna, and they took down the Moon. They aimed for the Moon. They get the kill. Pure's got it. GG is called, and BB Team, they give it 5 big booms, and they take down Boom Esports.
This one also really well done from BB Team. A special shout out to the supports. I feel like they got so much work done this series, making a lot of space so that eventually your cores are ready to go.
Pure 7-4-12. My standout Save 11-1-16. This guy was involved in everything, and that was really no joke. And this guy did it big, and he stacked a couple of camps, but at the same time,